Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jaden YT. Welcome back to another little Friday Night Funkin' I help you video type thing. So today I am again helping you with another thing. I've done this before a while ago, you know, with the how to get good at Friday Night Funkin'. But today it's not how to get good at Friday Night Funkin'. It's actually how to beat something. Because I don't know if you guys remember, a while back I did beat a very hard mod called the Tricky Phase 3 and 4. It did take me a while, but I beat it, and people were still having trouble beating it. You know, I could completely understand because that took me a while. And I still have another one that I'm still trying to beat, but yeah, I realized that a lot of people still have trouble with it, so I said, you know, maybe I could probably be of assistance to see if I can help. But to be honest, I don't know if people are still playing it, but regardless, you came to this video to see how to beat it, so let me just, you know, get right to it. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the thumbnail or the title, but this is like 3 steps simply, but I am gonna put 2 extra steps in the first one and the last one. Okay, so no more wasting time, let me just get right into it. Okay, so the first thing, the most important, well, no, not the most important thing, but, well, near the most important thing, the first thing that you should be taking note of is the red notes. Okay, that's the obvious thing. Okay, like there's the angel red notes, and then there's like the notes, the red notes. Okay, so for anybody that played it, you'll know that there's these weird notes, these like blackish reddish notes that come up when you press it. You either take damage in the 3rd song or you die like completely in the 4th song. So the most important thing about the 3rd song, I'd say, I'll get to the 4th song in a second, is you'll have to focus on those. Okay, there's 2 things you could do here, because the first thing, you could look at them. Okay, you have to focus on them more than the actual notes that are coming, because the second thing, that's the second thing, like I said, that is going to be 2 in 1 in the first step. The second thing is you kind of can spam. You could spam, like you just like, you can miss notes. I said this in the actual video, you can miss notes. You have to make sure to press them, but if you miss a couple actual notes that you're supposed to be pressing, the game doesn't punish you as much as if you hit a death note, as you could call it. So try to focus on those blackish reddish notes, so when they come, it's like it's really like way easier than explaining it, because when you focus on it, you see where not to press, and then you just press any other part of the screen that doesn't have it. So like, let's say it's on the right side, you only press like the left side, those left notes, and then, you know, same for the left to the middle, etc. So, you know, as you guys know, it does get like more intense. It picks up as the song goes. You know, they just start throwing them all over the screen. You know, it just takes practice. You know, you just have to keep, you know, playing it. Try to focus as much as possible. Try not to have any distractions when you're playing it, and to just try to focus on the red notes. I really think the most important thing for me that I had to do was focus on the red notes, you know, so I can make sure to not hit them and hit anything other than them, you know, because you can see everything on the screen. I mean, you're looking at it, so all you can see, because the red notes kind of stand out. I mean, they do have a darker shade, so it's like it's like glows, if for example, it's like it's glowing among all the other notes, so you can see the other notes, so you see what to press, but when you see it come up, because it has like a blackish outline, you just know not to press it, you know. So something as simple as that could probably get you through the 3rd song, you know. And then for the second thing, that's probably, I'd say, the least important, but it's also, you know, a problem that people have. So there's a specific part in both songs where they have the notes like kind of sandwiched. So, you know, there's like a black note, like the death note type thing, and then there's the actual note, and then the death note, and then the actual note. So they only have that, I think, once or twice in the 3rd song, but in the 4th song they have it once, you know, and that's like in the middle-ish of the song. So it is more, you know, hard in the 4th song, I guess, but the method that you use are completely the same. So like I said, the second step is simple. Literally, you just have to follow the beat. Okay, for that part specifically, this is focus on mainly on that part. You just have to follow the beat in between, because what I've done actually, I try not to look at the screen, because I know when I look at the screen and I see them sandwiched, I get nervous. I'm like, oh snap, I'm gonna press it. So what I do, it might not work for everybody, but as long as your ears work, and that's why I recommend you use headphones. You know, I said that in the how to get good at Friday Night Funkin', and I think it's best if you use headphones, because literally I can look away from the screen and just listen to the beat for that specific part and just press it. Because when you look at it and then you play it, for me, I get nervous. I'm like, am I gonna mess up here, blah blah blah, you know. That part specifically, there's 2 parts I think in the 3rd song. Like I said, in the 4th part, in the 4th song there's 1 part, so you just have to focus on the beat for those 2 parts, and that's about it. It's like near the end, by the way, so like once you get past that part, take the first step and just add those together, and there you go. You know, that will probably get you past the 4th song, because a lot of people saying the 4th song are harder than the 3rd song, but I disagree. I think the 3rd song is way harder and longer than the 4th song. But anyway, for the last step, because there's 2 of these, you have to manage your time, okay? The reason why I said there's 2 for this is because you have to practice a lot, but you also have to take breaks quite a lot too, because I'm now learning this. Like, I'm playing another mod. I don't know if you can see it down there, but like, I'm playing another mod and I have to do a lot of practicing, okay? So you have to manage your time with this, because when you're practicing too much, it's like, I don't know how your brain exactly works, but it's like I mess up a lot more when I'm just going straight, because anytime I die, I play it again. Sometimes it works and then sometimes I don't, but like, it's like the more I die, the more I get worse. So this is the where you have to take breaks. So you have to manage your time, because you have to practice, but you have to manage how long you have to practice. So when I practice on the one I'm doing right now, I say I'm only gonna play for about, I'd say the best time is 40-50 minutes or so. But the thing is, there's 3 songs, so I practice about 20 minutes or even 15 minutes for each song, so I don't just continue playing it over and over and then I go insane because I'm messing up in every part, because I don't know why it works like that. You know, it happened in Witty, and I'm pretty sure it happened in Tricky and in the Shaggy that I recently played. When you play it over and over and over, you start to mess up on parts that you never messed up on before, because you just keep dying, and I don't know how it works like that. It's just like how my brain reacts. You know, I get nervous every time I die, so it's like I feel like I'm getting worse, and when I actually feel like I'm getting worse, I actually play worse. So that's just how it works, you know. So I'd recommend you take breaks, but then you make sure that you know, stay focused. And a little bonus thing I guess I can say, you know, another one from the How to Get Good at Friday Night Funkin', try not to get nervous. You know, like, if you make a mistake, try to just discard that mistake or just pretend like it didn't even happen and focus on the other notes. I mean, you're gonna be so focused on the notes, you won't even recognize that you made a mistake, because it's just gonna be so many notes, especially for that 3rd song. It's just gonna be so many that are just gonna keep coming at you, so you just won't even notice that you made a mistake. But if you do end up noticing that, try to like just pretend like it didn't happen, focus on the other notes that come up. You know, I can understand if it's kind of harder because you messed up on like the last couple of notes on your side, because you know, like how they have one side for them and then one side for you. It might be a bit hard because you might mess up closer to the end, and then, you know, for the next round after they sing, you have to sing again, so you might start to mess up a bit. My point is, just try like to focus on anything other than that mistake, okay? Because when I focus on the mistake, I get nervous. There's so many stuff that can just make you get nervous, so really, you can't be nervous. Literally, the only disadvantage that you really have is getting nervous. So once you get rid of that and then you add on the steps that I gave you, it's like you're just taking out the negatives and you're only adding positives. And, you know, with that, take a break, take some time to play it, take a break. You know, when you just keep doing that, it's the simplest thing. Literally, the first step, like I said, I think is the most important. You know, try to, you know, like focus on the black notes, and that's like the most thing that you can do within this song. You know, second, that middle part ish, you know, those 2 steps are kind of together because they're both about the song itself. The 3rd song, you know, second most important, you have to take breaks and you have to manage your time, etc. And the last bonus step that I said, you know, it also is important, even though it may be the least important. No, second most important, because you can't be getting nervous. So that's it. Really, that's about it. All you have to do, focus on the black notes, and focus on the music, I guess, the beats, because the beats are heavy. You can literally hear it sometimes more than the song itself. So you have to focus on black notes. Look, I'm counting it like in like a little recap, I guess. So black notes, music, like the actual song. Third is what was the third one I said? Take breaks, manage your time, and the 4th bonus one, which I do think is important, which is why I included it, try not to get nervous. So 4 things simply, like just like the How to Get Good is like 10 minutes, it's 9 minutes here. So yeah, just do all those and then it will be as simple as everything. Just take breaks, continue going, and that's how I beat it. Okay, that's how I beat it, and I was actually so happy I beat it, and then I played it again and I beat it. Now I can just beat it so easily. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you made it to the end, like I said for the last video, comment my name, I guess, you know, to show me that you made it to the end. And you know, if this is like your first time seeing one of my videos, try to like, you know, I have videos like I play Friday Night Funkin' on my channel, so I would recommend you to go check those out if you're interested in it, you know. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you beat it, because it took me a while to beat it. So yeah, but that's about it. So see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.